Too late. Hey, everybody, thank you very much. It is that time again. It's time to rearrange the furniture because it's Drinks with Dee Dee.
And John.
That's me. Yay, whoo. Love you, baby.
Love you.
Mm-hmm. Today we're drinking two different things. What kind of wine are you drinking?
This wine I got from Mad Liquors, which is over there.
I can see it.
Madtown Liquors. And my favorite wine they have is called Quilt, which is really quite a nice wine. So
Quilt?
yeah, Quilt.
Like a quilt?
Cabernet. Yeah, like
Quilt?
Yes, and we also have a friend out there that has a quilt ready for you, and they're asking me what I like. I mean, we've got the best friends and fans, I have to say.
We do, because look.
And then there's this.
But wait, there's more. So which car show? Where were we? What Comic-Con?
It wasn't Pittsburgh, the one before that. But anyway, we go to the little table area, and these boxes. And they're so cute. There's a picture of John and I at the Derby. That's pink, and I'm in my new pink chair. Beautiful. And then
very
John's,
cool. So we want to thank these folks very much for
and
these.
I'm about to, but
Okay.
let's look at John's because it's really beautiful as well.
Long live the general.
Didn't
Long
ask for
live
these.
the general.
They just showed up.
There it is. Yep,
And
that's great.
it's called From Scorpio Creations. You can look them up online. Facebook, Scorpio Creations. Facebook, Scorpio Creations VIP. Instagram, it's all Scorpio Creations. And I happen to be a Scorpio, so I loved it when I looked at that. I said, of course a Scorpio did that. Beautiful, beautiful. These are great.
Just like a Scorpio to give so much credence to the, what's it even called?
The creator, Scorpio Creations.
No. I'm not talking about
sign?
astrology. Yes, astrology.
Okay, Aries. You all know what that means.
Well, what did they say? They used to say, well, I never really cared much about any of that astrology stuff, which is typical for an Aries. So it's Scorpio Creations 2023 at Outlook.com. Scorpio Creations 2023 at Outlook. They did a great job.
I appreciate it. Just showed up.
Tumblers and shirts and more. Speaking of shirts, if you are interested in the what a what the hell we used to say, what a fustercluck this last couple of days has been, this last week really, but chalk up one to the good guys. Because
came back.
But what they're probably going to say is, we did some internal research and we really want to give our customers what they want. So we're going to go back. No,
they were fighting it.
They said before, until they caved, that woman at Cracker Barrel was saying, this has nothing to do with politics. It has nothing to do with wokeness or not. It has only to do with us servicing our customer base. Well, their customer base said, you so much as touch a gray, scraggly hair on Uncle Herschel's head, and we're out of here. So
this one here led the way. It was Friday.
I think I did. I really do.
Did, for sure. So it was kind of a murmuring like, wait a minute, there's Cracker Barrel, but there really wasn't much talk about it. So John just picked up the guitar. We're on our way to Nashville to see Marsha Blackburn. And all the way from
we have pictures from there too.
Oh, gosh, I don't know where we were. But we had to drive really far that day to get there. But Marsha Blackburn was worth it. She'll be the next governor. More on that in a moment. But John picked up the guitar.
Well, first of all, we pulled over. We pulled over to a rest area.
He wasn't doing that driving, but we pulled over. And John goes over a rest stop, and all these families are looking like...
Sitting on a hill.
Bo Duke with a guitar at the rest stop. No, I don't know if they said
Maybe
that.
They said, is that John Schneider with a guitar? Because, we know John Schneider has 29 albums, and we love his music. Didn't he also play on that TV show? What was that show? It doesn't matter, because he did all the music, because we're near Nashville. So I sat on a hill, I put my phone on my guitar case, and sang.
And wrote a song.
We stopped loving him today. They took the old guy off the sign. Even the barrel's gone away. So we stopped going there today. I believe we're sitting at right at half a million views of that song in 4 days?
Yeah.
So, But I did post something yesterday, and I'm not going back on it because I do think with Cracker Barrel, with stuff like this, we need to show corporate America that really is one strike, you're out. If
Yeah, but
you go against your customer base, you can't fix it. Now they're saying that they're going to put Uncle Herschel back. Can't believe we've been having this conversation. Uncle Herschel back on the sign, and I hope the barrel too. But did you see the pictures of what they were going to do inside? Even if they make it everything as it was last week,
it looked like a hospital cafeteria.
it looks like a hospital. But even if they said, okay, we're scrapping all of that, you know they're not doing it because they've seen the error of their ways. They're doing it because they were wasting and burning up money quicker than you could say Jackie Robinson, as my grandparents would say. So I say don't go back unless, if they fix it and they make it, they put every rocking chair back, the white ones back, right? The blonde ones too. You know, they had rocking chairs. I bought many rocking chairs from Cracker Barrel. In fact, I had a song about Cracker Barrel on one of the Odyssey records. Tony, can you play the chorus to that? But
I mean, it's much worse than that because it's more DEI, and they put a
I
lot
know.
of money towards very liberal programs. That
Right.
sort of thing.
The parent corporation does a lot of things that
we don't agree with.
We don't agree with. And if you're a Cracker Barrel enthusiast, then you probably don't too. So I would say at the very least that the CEO who made all these horrific decisions, supposedly because she was listening to her customers, lie. That's a lie. It's a lie. That's not, she's not just wrong, she's lying. There's a difference.
And by the way,
so she needs to go.
Old white
she
guy,
needs to go.
When you walk in a Cracker Barrel, I don't know how many old white guys are there sitting around Cracker Barrel. A few.
One less. Dear old white guy. That's me. I'm not going anymore.
One less now egg to fry.
One less barrel to pick.
Yeah,
anyway.
they got rid of the barrel. That's when I started laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh, they even got rid of the barrel. And it's changed the Cracker Barrel.
They changed. Yeah, they got rid of the cracker and the barrel. I guess that's what they were
Definitely
doing.
The old guy.
But
old guy.
But they have for me we need to send a message. So at the very least, now I would acquiesce and actually go back and have Uncle Herschel's favorite again from a table, not from a booth that looks like Dee Dee said, a cafeteria. Worse, the pictures I saw, it looked like a hospital cafeteria. Mm-hmm. Nothing against hospital cafeterias. If you need one, God bless you. But they need to be in hospitals.
But yeah, it's a different.
Not this. I mean, it was just awful. Mm-hmm. So she needs to go. As far as I'm concerned, the only way that the parent corporation can save face here is not to acquiesce and put it back the way it was. Put it back the way it was. Not by doing that only, but by getting rid of her. You know, and I hate to use any sort of celebrity to get somebody fired, but this woman needs to be fired. I believe this woman needs to be fired. So, and I think there's a lot of people out there that feel the same way. Because as of yesterday, we're recording this on Wednesday. As of yesterday, they were doubling down on stupid. You know, no, we didn't want to do this. They told us we needed to. Our customers said we needed to.
Later in the day, they're like, oh, we're good. We've listened. We're going to keep the old one by.
So at breakfast, at breakfast, you can't say we got rid of everything because we're listening to our customer base. And then at lunch, say we're bringing everything back because we're listening to our customer base.
Well, when
which is it?
$100 million and more.
You can't have it both ways. And what did you say? Your research said that they pay this woman like $6 million a year.
More than that, like 6.6.
To screw up one of the most trusted brands in the United States.
And Uncle Herschel was a real guy. He was an uncle of like one of the founders or a family member. Yep. I mean, how can you do that?
Yep. So, of course, there was backlash. People are saying then bring Aunt Jemima back. I think they did bring Aunt Jemima back.
Well, I think the family wanted that.
Well, of course, yeah. This is a tremendous legacy.
Fame and a lot of warmth and love because people at breakfast are looking at Aunt Jemima, who's this beautiful woman and very warm and friendly, and they get rid of her.
And comfortable, yeah.
Because why? I mean, I never did
Did
understand
they
that.
get rid of the Quaker from Quaker Oats?
Probably.
Or they put a
Well,
Muslim
he
up
is
there?
another old white guy. Get rid of him.
I can't have any
And
old
if
white
you go to
guys.
Jemima, they're acting like, oh, well, she was in a subservient position. I'm like, I cook. John cooks. Does that make us lesser people? I think we all cook, right? And we don't cook a lot because we're on the road a lot. People ask us that. John's really a great breakfast maker. So since we're not going to Cracker Barrel anymore, thank goodness John can cook.
Uncle Herschel. Well, I did a video.
So, honey, what was your favorite, Uncle Herschel?
I can't hear you. What was my favorite Uncle? It was called Uncle Herschel's Favorite.
When is it?
It was. It's a
Is it a
whole
breakfast?
breakfast of
Okay.
yeah. It's like in Waffle House. It's the All Star Breakfast where it's a bit of everything. So great. Somebody tell me, is it apple cobbler they have at Cracker Barrel, or is it compote? Not compost. Compote. I think it's compote.
At
I
Cracker
don't know
Barrel?
what that.
Cracker
Yeah,
Barrel has compote.
I think
You
that's what
sure
they
it's not
called it.
cobbler?
It might be
That doesn't
cobbler.
sound right.
For some reason in my head, which has got all kinds of stuff running around in it, it's compote, and I don't even know what compote is. But
I know what it is, but it's kind of fancy. I just don't think that's there. But anyway, someone will tell us because our audience is so super duper smart. And by the way, everybody, if you would do us a favor and share this and share like the social media and share the Uncle Herschel song and our podcast, that'd be great. But you all are wonderful. And on that note, we are doing hat giveaways, and we've given away 2 hats because I love hats. A lot of people ask weird questions like, why do you wear a hat all the time? Well, I don't know. I like them. It's just a thought. But it did start with me having skin cancer, and I kind of kicked it off, and then I started to just love hats. Anyway, so now I want to give back. So we've given away 2 hats. Today is the 3rd, but you have to answer a question. You have to be the first person to answer a historic question.
you know what the question is?
Of course I do, because I'm going to ask it. And whoever gets it first wins a hat. And let me show you the hat. It's so cute.
Oh boy.
Well, first, let me tell you what kind of hat it is. This is vintage, my favorite. And it's by Green Lawn, New York, Louisville. So Green Lawn Hat Company used to be in New York and Louisville. This is so cute.
How old do you suppose that is?
Pardon me. Well, I don't know. Maybe this could be 50s or 60s, but isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. It's a straw hat. It's like cream color, and it's got a bow.
It looks kind of like a wedding cake
I love it.
fell in the middle. It looks like a
No, it doesn't look like a
looks like
wedding
a-
cake that fell in the middle.
no, like a
It's
coconut.
so
A coconut.
cute.
Doesn't it look like coconut frosting on a wedding cake?
Anyway, but it does.
I like it.
It the color. I think you're right. The color is like a cream. So
It's not.
the hat. Whoever gets this, John liked it. So there you go. I mean, the value goes way up.
Oh yeah.
So here's
yeah,
the
right.
question: whoever gets it first, and that is why you should watch our podcast live, because the people that are watching are going to win. So you might want to, hey, if you want to win a free hat, tune in Thursday at 4:00 Eastern Time, 1:00 Pacific, and you have the chance to win a free hat, a beautiful hat. So the question is, where was the very first Union Station built? The very first train Union Station. We've been doing trains this week, so I thought, let's do that. So yeah, the very first Union Station in America, where is it? Where was it built? Whoever
Wow.
comes up with the answer first wins this beautiful hat. Oops. Gorgeous.
I bet somebody's already answered it.
Well, they will.
That's amazing. Cool. I have no idea I know where some Union stations are, but I don't know where the first one was.
Well, John and I had a big week, so we were on the train a lot. We took the Acela train from
Philadelphia
to
to
New
Penn
York.
Station,
Then we took the Long Island Railroad to
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Not that Jamaica. There's a Jamaica
Yeah,
in
in New
Queens.
York.
In Queens.
Yeah.
It's in Queens, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And then we took the air train to JFK.
From Queens to JFK. They call it the train to the plane, but it's a couple of trains to the plane.
Yeah, and it's really easy. It's not.
It was very easy.
I mean, we could have taken a car, but thought let's just keep doing our fun travel thing. So
There's no traffic on a train track.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a song. There's no traffic on a train track. I've heard it said before.
And I have to tell you all, when I worked in New York and I was doing lots of Fox News and doing lots of fun things in New York, Penn Station was not great. It was just not. But now they've got an area, they redid the library, and it's named after Patrick Moynihan.
Right. It's actually Moynihan Station now, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And it is absolutely beautiful. They have the Metropolitan as a club, Metropolitan air, the lounge basically, and it's gorgeous. You know, when you do, I can't even tell you
It's
how
really,
beautiful
really
it is.
nice.
Yeah. So
And
anyway, we had a lovely time traveling. I mean, even the flight was
time
good.
traveling. We had a lovely time traveling.
Look, we went from
We were time
Indiana
traveling.
to the East Coast to the West Coast, all the way to L.A. John sang.
We flew to
the
LA.
Hollywood Bowl. Yeah, we
Flew
didn't
to
take
LA.
the train there. But the flight was good. American Airlines. I thought we had a good flight.
Oh yeah, that was great. Well, and it was because she knows how to do this. I never knew how to do this, so she knew how to pick. We did fly first class, and on this particular thing, what did you say it was called? The
Flagship.
flagship.
So on American Airlines, if you get the flagship, I mean, it's the back part I don't like because I can't just reach over and hold John's hand, but we kind of have our own little.
Can't wake me up as easily.
Right. Wake me up before you go, because I do that a lot.
She's one of these like.
I kind of am. Like, I just have to touch.
Are you asleep? Are you asleep? And I'm like, what?
Sort of.
Oh.
If you've ever seen Nick and Nora, we are totally Nick and Nora.
Or the Bickerson. The Bickerson.
Yeah, more Nick and Nora when it comes to the sleep thing.
But when you fly,
the flight was good, and we were across the aisle, but not far. If we really reached, we could have.
Because there's only one seat on each side.
On each side.
That's pretty amazing. I know that sounds very, very elitist, but we had no opportunity to sleep because we had done a lot. That day, we had filmed portions of the documentary of our country's 250th birthday.
We had
just that day, I think, in 3 states. So it was like, and then we almost, I think we talked about this last week. Yeah, we almost did get on the train. But we got to LA. We had a great time. Of course, last week's show we did from the balcony, or actually from in the room because it was too bright outside, from the glorious Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, which, by the way, I think is the most haunted hotel also in Los Angeles, if you're into any of that sort of thing. But it's haunted by the ghosts of wonderful celebrities from times gone by, particularly from the silent era. So it's a great place, has a wonderful pool.
And the first Academy Awards there. In
Right.
their ballroom.
First Academy Awards was in the ballroom there.
And Shirley's, we go to Shirley's. We went there for our last supper there.
Well, I didn't really get to have it because.
And then Donnell Dadigan, thank you. We love you. I love you. You're my mentor. Dee Dee won. She, John sang. She has to come out, of course. Jose Iturbi, if you don't know who he is, he kind of started the whole music. He
scored films
a lot.
Way back when. He scored films way back when, and beautiful music.
And Dee Dee
and it
won.
Was a great night.
That was Dee Dee one's godfather.
But we talked about this last week, didn't we?
Well, a little bit, but still, I think.
Were we on our way to go do it?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think we said we're going to do something in the Hollywood Bowl. We didn't get into it, maybe all the way, or maybe a little bit. But thank you again, Dee Dee won. You always throw the best.
Yeah, but we'll put a video up. Tony, I'll send it to you. But yeah. I sang America the Beautiful, but I also sang You Are So Beautiful about California.
And it is beautiful.
To me. Of course, it was pre-Gavin Sun. What are you doing? Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I'll ever need. You are so beautiful. Get up there. Woo-hoo-hoo.
And here's the fun part. We went to see Rex at 54 Below. He was great. And then we saw him at the Hollywood Bowl, and we just had a big time.
3 nights later. Yeah, and then Rex was talking to me because she told me about when we first met.
Oh, Lord.
They were at the same event, and
we got
Rex
in big
and
trouble.
Dee Dee would not.
No, it was
would
Rex.
not. Yeah.
He's the one that got me in trouble.
Yes.
And we were talking about, John.
Someone encouraged you to speak.
It was Rex's fault. It was not my fault.
Absolutely was Rex's
It was
fault.
not me. He got us in big trouble.
He almost got me in trouble, actually, because I realized where stuff is going on.
And then he's sitting by John. See what I mean?
And I realized, oh my God. And I finally said, Rex, stop. I know that you and Dee Dee got in trouble. I'm not taking her place here. I'm not doing that.
You just about did. But anyway,
I finally realized, my God.
You realized what I was, and we love Rex.
Well, somehow I didn't realize it was that event. And about halfway through a very long conversation with Rex while Dee Dee is talking, right? And we're applauding for things. And he's like, and I'm talking back. I said, oh my God, this is what Dee Dee was talking about.
That's right. Me.
I've got to be quiet. So I did. I got quiet. But I had to, I didn't do my usual conservative speeches at this event.
Not in Hollywood.
Well, I would at Hollywood, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't Hollywood. I would.
What's
ballyhoo in Hollywood.
I love that word, ballyhoo.
Where every can be a star made, can be a star made with just right.
And by the way, if you go to Hollywood, go to the Hollywood Museum because the Dukes of Hazzard exhibit is still there. And Dee Dee One is the queen of Hollywood.
She's still there.
My mentor. I love her so much. So, yes.
Today, as we do this, so it'll be a day ago or 2 or 3 days ago, is Sonny Schroyer's birthday. Sonny Schroyer was Enos. Hey, Sheriff! On Dukes of Hazzard, we want to wish him a very, very happy birthday. Go to Facebook.
You meeting him, you left him in the chair up.
We hung him on the wall. We did. We hung him on the wall.
They hung him there through lunch.
He wanted to stay through lunch. That wasn't our fault. He wanted to stay.
Messed up right there.
In character. He said, that's all right, I'll stay here. That sounds like Sonny, by the way. He was also in Forrest Gump. He played Bear Bryant. He was also in The Longest Yard, the original one, Burt Reynolds' Longest Yard. His character's name was Sonny, and he's the crazy guy that's throwing bales of straw up onto a truck. He's amazing. Sonny is amazing. He turned 90 today. So send Sonny some love.
What is that song? Sonny. Wow.
Thank you for the smile upon your face.
Sonny.
Oh, Sonny. Thank you for it. Anyway, we've been watching the news, the Cracker Barrel thing. Uh-oh. Hey, Uncle Herschel.
Hey.
Nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell.
And we're in Madison on the back porch. In our new chairs, by the way. Hello, Bear.
Herschel.
Thank you, Bear Furniture. Look at my super pink and John's super orange.
Mine's super orange.
Then they brought them up, of course, and this table's attached. I am so thrilled with these chairs. And then we've got lounge chairs, and they're like teal or something. And we'll show you a picture of those. Yeah. I don't want to go over there. That's where I fished for my britches over there. And we are going to next week, I hope. If we're still on this porch, we'll actually have a porch here. Right now, we're kind of got approved yesterday. We're kind of on the roof right now. No railings or anything. The roof is on fire. Not yet. I can't tell. But we do have a fire pit. We're going to get a pretty one, though. We're going to get a nice, a bigger. The Jeremy Leach, he's doing a back porch, and he got the approval. So we're excited about that. We're going to get that moving, and it'll be great. We got our pool table put together. Been moving stuff around in the house, but we were watching the news this morning, and it still just amazes me when bad things are happening, like it was Minneapolis, right? Yeah. Bad things are happening in the shooter's dead. Minneapolis. I don't know what happened. Yeah, it's always it's always a self-inflicted gun wound. We just don't know which self-inflicted the gun. And I don't care. If you go into a place and you're going to start shooting people you don't know, and you're going to start shooting innocent children, no, you deserve the then it's over. You're a murderer. Yeah, but I'm a little old school that was too quick for this kind of a person. I think there needs to be some agony involved, but that's just me. But there are people on the left that are blaming this on conservatives.
How I don't
A
understand.
crazy guy goes in and starts shooting up a church, and it's conservatives' fault. No, he's just crazy.
Yeah, and you know, I'm going to go back to Cracker Barrel just for a minute. One of the reasons why I think, does anybody but me remember that in 2016, when Donald Trump was running for president, and I think in 2020 is when we found out about it, and that sounded bad, not we found out about it, but one of the campaign strategies was to campaign within driving distance of Cracker Barrel, because people who frequent Cracker Barrel are hardworking folks. Not that everybody doesn't work hard, but generally speaking, people who work with their hands, farmers, truck drivers, guitar playing, singer. I mean, we always stop at Cracker Barrel when I did music back in the '80s. So there's a certain demographic that goes to Cracker Barrel that President Trump and his team thought, or at that point, candidate Trump thought would vote for Trump, and they were right. So I'll bet you that this, I don't know the woman's name, but I'll bet you somewhere in there they said, oh my God, those MAGA people, those Trumpsters, those people, you know, I don't know that they were actually, if they were trying to draw in new business, you know, you always try to draw in new business, you try to broaden your customer base. But what I think they were doing, I think they were thumbing their nose at their old business because someone at a cocktail party somewhere said, well, you know, those MAGA people go to Cracker Barrel. And that CEO, now this is speculation, probably said, the hell they will not go there from now. And am I interrupting your texting or something?
No, this is about the Bluebird Cafe.
Okay. So anyway, I think
So John's going to perform in the
I'm not
Bluebird
done.
Cafe.
Hang on one second.
But I was just trying to figure all this out because it's sort of urgent.
Yeah. Well,
I know.
so it's near a Cracker Barrel, the Bluebird Cafe, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
And so I'll bet you that had something to do with it. You know, the pressure at the water cooler. When Dukes of Hazzard was number one, I had a bunch of friends at CBS, and they said there was only one head of CBS that would brag at a cocktail party that he had anything to do with Dukes of Hazzard, and that was Kim LeMasters. His name was Kim LeMasters. I'm not sure where Kim and Donna live now, and their beautiful daughter Bree, but he was somebody that wasn't ashamed of Dukes of Hazzard. It was tremendously successful. The Cracker Barrel was tremendously successful until they decided to change it up. But I do think that their decision to change it up absolutely had nothing to do with their customer base. But I think it was a political move. Do I think they're woke and all that? Yeah, absolutely. I just said something yesterday. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it ain't woke, don't wake it. But they made a huge mistake. We need to get rid of that gal. I'm sorry. So what were you saying? The Bluebird Cafe.
Yeah, so John's going to perform at the Bluebird Cafe, and I've never been there, but those of you who have been there, they all kind of gather and play the guitar and talk about stories. And
I'm gonna leave you tomorrow. Had enough, and that's all I've got to say. Yes, I'm gonna leave you tomorrow. That's the same thing I said yesterday. So I'll be doing that song, be doing the Cracker Barrel song, I guess.
now you got to.
Rednecks, drunkards, and college kids, a family of four. On their way to the beach, here's a young couple dreaming. Homeless man sleeping, it's come as you are. Don't you worry about leaving, you'll see every face, every race, every background. Where are you going?
Get my wine.
About a kid.
My beautiful hat away for our
All heading in different directions, but right now, we're all at home at the Cracker Barrel. That's a song I had a couple of years ago. You know, I'm harping on this thing because far as I can see in the world of marketing, marketing is difficult, but Cracker Barrel was the one thing, or not the one, but certainly the one that worked the best. And it amazes me that these folks would want to go in and change something
So goofy.
that worked so well, especially folks that get paid what they get paid. She'll be back in just a minute. We're not sure where she went. But the lesson here is it's not just if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if you are part of an organization that has an advertising campaign that works, don't change it. Don't change Yahoo Mountain Dew. It's too hard to get it right.
Yahoo!
Mountain Dew. Like we are currently working with a wonderful company. It's a beer company that is Rebel.
American Rebel.
American Rebel. I'm worried the sun is going to get you right. When it gets in the eye, you in the eye, I'll move the furniture. It's hard to move this furniture. I don't know if you've...
It's all connected. Bear furniture,
it's all
you
connected.
did a great job.
And
I
it's...
also have a couch that does massage and everything. What would you have, like a love seat, like a fancy love seat?
It's a dual, actually three, like a
that's
Barca
right.
lounger, like a...
And it doesn't look cheesy. It looks nice. It's very classy. And then we got all those back porch furniture.
Oh, it'll even charge your phone.
Yeah.
In fact, we may do the podcast next week if we're here and we're not out on the road. We may do the podcast from the lounge chairs downstairs next to the pool table. I think that would be fun. So we've got 30 whole minutes left. What do you want to talk about?
Well,
Minneapolis?
No. I want to talk about your Cracker Barrel song, the first one, and why did that come about? Your Cracker Barrel song. So, didn't you say that you used to give free food to like country singers?
Well, way back when when they had fanfare at the Speedway
and what was
in
that,
Nashville.
Honey,
Fanfare was a celebration of the fans. So country artists like me and George Strait and Reba and Gary Morris and Mo Bandy, everybody, we would have a booth. It was kind of like a Comic-Con at the Nashville Speedway. So we had our tables and we basically gave autograph. We did an autograph session and took pictures with folks for 2 days or 3 days. Somebody would sing. I sang, "It's a short walk from heaven to hell." One night, the thunderstorm came in, so they couldn't use the band. So I sang that song a cappella from the stage in the rain. And I made sure I stood out so I was in the rain too. And of course, the sound guy was. Really?
Honey, I'm having a chat with our friend at the Bluebird because.
Can you tell our friend at the Bluebird we're doing our live podcast right now?
I just said that if you can wait a half an hour, that would be great. So now I'm listening. You have my undivided attention.
Okay, that's fantastic. Here's what I would tell him. You're waiting a half an hour. What? I can't. I'll spill something.
Oh, thank you.
So that was at Fanfare. And at that point, if you were on the radio, it wasn't just because I'm the Dukes of Hazzard guy, because of course Dukes was big then. But they said, wait a minute, you have the number one song. You have a top 10 song this week, right?
It's a good old boy.
And that wasn't the song. Thank you. I never had that song on the radio. This was at the Cracker.
Now or never.
That was before this. I was at the Cracker Barrel in Music Valley, right near Cooters, by the way, and they said you don't have to pay. And I said, oh no. They said no. This is Cracker Barrel policy, because when Cracker Barrel first started, Boxcar Willie talked about Cracker Barrel from stage. And he would stop by a Cracker Barrel, and they started a policy where Boxcar Willie didn't have to pay. And I think Boxcar Willie might have said, well, if I don't have to pay, you should let it be known that people who are on the radio don't ever have to pay at Cracker Barrel. So in the 80s, which I realized was a long time ago.
I love the 80s. You're the one who wanted me to pay attention.
In the 80s, get back on. In the 80s, You didn't, and maybe into the 90s. I don't know. But anywhere across country, as Cracker Barrel started to expand, I don't know that they kept that going. But Cracker Barrel was intimately aware of the work that went into farming, into traveling around and doing music. I mean, it's a lot of work, into the truck driving
There's always
industry.
big trucks at Cracker
So,
Barrel.
you know, I don't know that if you showed your CDL that you'd get it, but it's not about the discount. It was about the fact that Cracker Barrel truly understood its customer base,
So how
and
do you
they
end up
threw
with a
that away.
how do you end up with a CEO that's so liberal? I don't get that. That's so weird.
Well, I'm sure she was hired during the Biden administration when they all thought they were going to be able to steal another election, and conservatives would never have
I mean,
another
know your
voice again.
audience. You know the room.
This in the 80s when Cracker Barrel was giving away food to country music artists, the powers that be in television in New York, Chicago, and LA called all the rest of us the flyover states. I think politicians still call it that, right? The flyover state,
Unless you represent a flyover state.
which indicates exactly, you know, like Ohio, hello. It indicates that, you know, it's a derogatory term. I don't care how they spin it. Flyover states is, well, you know, those states really don't matter.
If you're not in New York,
Bullshit.
if you're not in New York, LA, and maybe
And Chicago used to be, you know, now.
you're just
Oh, the tap room is cooking.
oh yeah. We love Madison. I swear.
Oh, that might be Joe. No, that might be Joe. It's coming from there.
I think it's Tap Room.
No, I think it's Joe. Joe is right there. What's Joe's restaurant?
Rivertown Grill.
Rivertown Grill is right there.
And by the way,
Tap Room is right there.
By the way, you know, because we love Madison, we love to promote it.
Sorry, Duck Pin Bowling.
It is
right there.
A little utopia for us as we travel the country and
a great wine store
the
right
world.
there. What's that wine store called?
Oh, Thomas Family Winery.
Thomas Family Winery, right there, next to the liquor store, which is next to what I lovingly. The only new building you can see here, I call it Dollar and Gabbana, and it's.
I mean, it's a grocery store, but it's
Dollar General. Dollar General.
It's a Dollar General store.
You know who called it Dollar and Gabbana?
No.
In Louisiana, Daniel Quinn.
Oh.
He said, I'm going down to Dollar and Gabbana.
And by the way, and we mentioned this, I think last week.
We did.
But I love Stephen Eaves, best friends of Bruce Willis. You know, Bruce is struggling, and I worked with Bruce a lot, and Stephen, and Daniel. So, you know, it's a small world. We're all connected.
It's a small world.
But he was in first class with us on the plane, and we were
like
asleep
Custer.
when he came back.
If Custer had lived past 30, I don't think
Custer
might have been.
Yeah, if we ever do a movie with Custer, he's cast.
It's him. But it's Custer older. It's Custer older than he actually got.
Yeah, when he got whacked.
Wow, yeah. There you go.
Dollar General store.
Well, but I think the powers that be at Cracker Barrel understand exactly how Custer felt.
Yeah. Well, you know, here's the thing. We always.
You want me to move the chairs?
No, I'm okay for now. For the moment, right. I think we might make it. So. All right. Because I'm leaving out. I like to lean over close to you anyway. Do you want me to help you with your snaps?
No.
So tell everybody about your
This is my Bo Duke shirt. Now that you did that, I'm going to bulk it up even more. This is a Bo Duke shirt that I use on stage sometime.
And John will wear snap shirts, which I love.
I'm not talking about that.
And because I like to open it. It's fun.
Yeah.
I can't help it. We're married. I'm allowed to open up that snap shirt.
So we're very excited. I have heard that DC has now gone, not just theoretically, but is now gone from one of, if not the most dangerous city in our country, to the safest and cleanest city in our country, and it's been a week.
And so any of these through there, by the way, I mean, sort of around the.
We drove through the Beltway, which was a disaster, just traffic.
Yeah, because we wanted to see Marsh Blackburn, so we had to get there. But we did stop. We did have a little stop. It was nice. We did.
We stopped. Where did we stop? My gosh, we stopped
Fairfax County.
Fairfax County, right?
Yeah. So anyway, so lots going on there. So we're going to go for the 50-state tour. We're going to do more Virginia. I'm going to go to Mount Vernon. I love so much George Washington in history, and we're watching the show Turn.
Yeah, we're still watching Turn, and I tell you what was
So
great.
good.
There was an episode last night called Valley Forge, and it
when
was
we went
particularly
there,
great because we
yeah,
were just
we
in
were
Valley
just
Forge.
there, so that was fun for us.
Yep, and they did a wonderful job. I looked it up. I wanted to see where they filmed this show Turn. They filmed it outside of Richmond, Virginia, and in Richmond, Virginia.
So much history in Richmond.
But they did a great job.
The whole state of Virginia, my goodness.
Oh, Virginia.
It goes on and on and on. So just so you all know, we've done 11 states, which is fabulous. Because it's July 4th, last July 4th, which we kicked off right over here in Madison, the most beautiful city in the world, where we live. And then we're going to end it July 4th next year. We have already done 11 states in basically a month or 5 weeks or whatever.
Yep.
So.
I can't.
No, I'm okay. I'm
okay.
all right.
Well, I was gonna pull the chairs over, but the drain spout is right there, and they're touching.
No, we're okay. We're good.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm very proud of John. John is so good at editing and is so good at storytelling. I mean, he's just great at it. I mean, I'm good at big ideas, but then he takes it and runs with it, and puts together all these ideas. And we had a ball going.
I'm working on that right now. I'm trying to stumble upon structure for this. So I have started. I started yesterday because you have a lot of footage, and I got to get the footage from.
Switch me. That's
Sure.
the way to do it.
I have to get the footage. Here, we're going around.
I can't. John's a sun god. I'm not. Sun's hard for me. So
we have to get the footage.
There we go, love.
The concert footage from the show here in Madison. Did you hear me?
Yes.
I have to get that off your phone.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So I can put that on there, and then so I want to happen on, and I say that because people say, oh, I'm going to plan this all out and then I'm going to do it. Well, in a creative world, you just kind of start. There's a wonderful adage in writing is don't get it right, get it written, which means just sit down and start writing. And then the structure, the story.
Edit.
Yeah, it's about editing, which is why one of my favorite people of all time was Mark Twain. And one of my favorite quotes of his was, please forgive the long letter as I did not have time to write a short one.
It's so easy to write something.
Let me say that again so that they can hear it. Please forgive the long letter as I did not have time to write a short one. Right? Which means you could get it down there and then you've got to hone it in and you've got to
make it right.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm in the process of doing that. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be really great. Not sure what I'm going to call it yet. It's not just going to be happy 250th birthday America. It's going to be something more fun than that. But the plan is to have this out at least the first 5. The first episode will be 5 states.
Yeah. We've got 11, so John can do 2. No pressure.
You say that like you're ordering pizza. Oh, yeah, we'll just DoorDash. I'd like the documentary, please. Oh, okay.
Well, but you're so talented. You can do it. John is so good at this. I'm telling you, I've never.
This is hard. This is not a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. This is a 5,000-piece jigsaw puzzle, and I've got to figure out what order to put them in. And I will.
You've got a 1,000,000-piece brain.
Yeah, but here's the problem, and maybe somebody out there can help me with this. When I transfer video from my phone or Dee Dee's phone or your phone, somebody's phone, to my computer, I think it's called metadata, goes away. So it no longer tells me where I was and what time it was and what day it was.
You can figure it out.
So I don't want to have to figure it out because hey,
next time.
Would you stop for a second? If there's a way to transfer the movies, you're leaving the picture. To transfer the movies.
I thought you wanted me to.
Oh, okay. If there's a way to transfer, I do. If there's a way to transfer the movies from your phone to your computer and keep the metadata that explains where you were and when you were there, that would be gratefully helpful to me because right now I'm having to go back and cross-reference my phone because it's still on my phone. But I'm talking about 1,000 clips. So if you could help me with that, it would be grand. It'd be really, really great. So there we go. What else is going on in the world? She is texting somebody other
Bobby
than
Marquez with the Bluebird, because they're wanting to do a fabulous post about John. I'm trying to make sure it's right. And by the way, on
Google me.
September 1st, John is going to sing at the gigantic race, the drag race in Indianapolis.
NHRA. What am I going to be
Woo!
doing? Oh, beautiful for spacious sky.
We'll find out. But if there's
For amber
cars involved,
waves of grain.
and then before that, we're going to go to Auburn, Indiana. And
that's where they made the Auburn Hotel Speedster.
that's where they made
And the Duesenberg. Well,
Now-
also the Auburn. I think it was the same company. I
Right.
think.
No,
And the Cord.
it's quite
And the
historic.
Cord.
So we're taking a few days here in Madison. And by the way, we went to Belterra Golf Course yesterday. It was gorgeous. And we went to
Well, I did
Roxy's.
great until I didn't. And then I just, my God.
You
We
were
got
great.
on one par 5.
That golf course is hard.
That,
John did great. John parred twice on that golf course.
that's not, you talk to people who golf, parring twice
It's
is
a big
really
deal.
god awful.
It's not god
No,
awful.
you're
It's
supposed
great.
to. You're supposed to only double bogey twice. Double bogeyed on 2 holes.
I'm telling you that.
No, this
course is
one hole,
hard. That course is long. We were both worn out at the
and it
end.
was cart path only, which is a pain in the butt.
And then we went to Roxy's in BB, which we love. It's so cool.
That was great, and we saw Kat Von
Oh my
D.
God, we did.
Got
That's
to
right.
thank her for hooking us up with a removerite.
So Kat Von D, John went to remove his tattoo. So
Right.
he asked Kat Von D for a referral, and sure enough, she gave it.
Right away to a
Dustin,
guy who's a
Dustin.
Travis Dustin.
Dustin at Removery, and my
Who's
God,
in Albany, New
show
York.
them
For
until
crying
it's
out loud.
gone. It is almost
Yeah,
gone.
yeah, picture.
After 2.
Yeah, so it was great. Nice people, but we
And
ran
she
into her.
came in and her little boy, who's so cute, and she was very sweet. It was fabulous.
And we had the best roast beef sandwich I've ever had.
No, I loved it, but that pizza, holy moly, that was good.
The holy moly pizza.
I got all the veggies except pineapple, because you don't do pineapple on pizza. And what was the other thing I didn't
Yeah,
like?
man.
There was one other thing that I took off. I don't remember, but anyway, I got all the veggies other than that,
I
and
don't know.
sausage.
Was there
and-
pineapple on it?
No, because
I don't mind pineapple on pizza. I don't know why, but it's okay.
No,
So it was great. It's tell me
Wait,
the name
you
of it
know
again.
Roxy's,
Roxy's,
and she came out
right there on Ferry Street, and we just happened.
Let me
We
tell you
got
about Roxy. I went. This is something John doesn't know. So we had several wedding celebrations.
a lot of things John doesn't know.
One of them was in Madison, Indiana, just down the road with Ellie, our friend Ellie, who will style us when we don't have time to do it. She's lovely.
Yeah, she's great.
She is great. So anyway, so she had Roxy come in to try to plan our party, and Roxy owns Roxy's and is great
Oh.
friends with Kat Von D. And so I met her before that, and she was lovely, and she was bringing food out or whatever. What a great lady! So if you are in BB, Indiana, go to Roxy's, because we love Roxy and we love Kat Von D and her little boy or whatever.
Yep.
Just good people, good people. And what I love about Kat Von D is that she left LA. Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you people? This is like the British, back in the day. So she
Right.
came to BB, Indiana. We're in Madison, Indiana. Literally, it's like, how long? 30 minutes that way. Down the river.
Yeah, except they're doing
We're-
road construction, so it was a little
Yeah,
further. But
but-
yeah, it was really great. The ambiance there is great. The food is
People here-
wonderful.
People here in southern Indiana are lovely, and I'm still going to call it Kentuckiana because we're all along the river.
Indiucky.
So you get the combo, but you're not going to find a better place in the world. You're just not.
Nope, it's
You're
fantastic.
not.
The golf course was great, and of course Madison
Beautiful.
is great. So we've had a wonderful, wonderful time. What else is going on in the world? And then I think we got to, because I want to end it with
Well,
the.
maybe-
I want Tony to play the Cracker Barrel song from the
Understood. right.
side of the road.
But John is going to sing September 1st on Labor Day at the race. And then before that, we're going to be in Auburn, Indiana. for the
Auburn,
day.
Indiana, not Louisiana, Paris, France, New York, or Rome.
And
but-
then we're going to be in Chicago for the Smallville thing.
Chicago. Oh yeah,
Chicago, do, 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 do,
Smallville thing is going to be great. It's going to be great to be back with Tom. Will be there, right? Tom Welling
Yeah,
will be there,
everyone's
and
gonna be there. It's
and-
all about Smallville.
oh, fantastic! So a
No,
bunch
it's
of
all the Smallville folks.
I wish Alan would come out and be part of Smallville, but I know he's busy.
Alan?
Alan is Reacher. He's busy out there doing
Aquaman.
Reacher. We're looking forward to the new season of Reacher. Not sure when that's coming out. Also looking forward to the new season of Stick
Oh,
with
God.
Owen Wilson.
Are they
Can't
coming
wait
back,
for
baby?
that. I hope so.
I
I
do
hope what a
too.
great show that was.
So
And
John got new golf clubs too. That was a big deal because we came back to Madison.
I got 2 new golf clubs.
And just so you know, we love the post office here and we love Fine Threads. So Fine Threads is one of our neighbors. Tim is on the other side. So they, like when we're gone, they pick up our stuff, right, Rhonda, every time. And she's
Yeah,
so
we
great.
get a call saying, I got a package for you. Well, she had
so
golf
great.
clubs.
Yeah. So if you come to Madison, go to Fine Threads. They've got stuff for big people and they've got little kid stuff too.
They've got a lot of kids stuff. They've got a whole floor of kids stuff, which is
Yeah.
great.
She is
So go there. It's right next. Actually, that brick wall you see right there. That's
yeah,
Fine
she's
Threads.
great. We
right
love
there.
her. I mean, and then, but we love our post office. I swear, our post office is the best.
They're fantastic. You know,
They're
they're
so
always
sweet.
welcome.
They're
It,
so
it feels
wonderful.
like it used to.
Right. A lot of people complain about going to the post office. Not as we go there, and they are amazing.
Well, they're
The
wonderful to
Madison
everybody.
Post office
They're
is
not
great
just
to
nice to
everybody.
us, you know.
No, but they're great to everybody.
Some
for real.
people have said, usually on X, right? Well, people only treat you that way because no, that's not
No.
true. That's not true here. People here are just
No, and they're sweet to
they're
everybody.
hardworking, wonderful, appreciative people. They're appreciative of where they live. They're appreciative of people coming to their business. We have to go somewhere today. I'm not sure where. We're going to go to a couple different stores. We're looking for a bookshelf. So we're going to do that today.
I really want. I don't have
don't
that
know
many
what you
requests.
really want.
I always am like, focused on John or whatever. But I want one big piece of furniture. You know what it is.
I don't.
The architect desk.
Oh,
The big desk. I want. Look,
draftsman's desk. It's a draftsman's table.
I don't like to sit with the desk. I want to stand up and do my work and do all this stuff and have everything spread out. I don't like a little desk, blah blah blah, like the ergonomic chair or whatever. No, I'm gonna.
You don't want to sit on
up.
a blow-up ball.
No, I'm gonna stand up and do the work like
Stand
Bob
up.
Cratchit.
Tell me all about it. Stand up. Identify.
Yeah, but those are not easy to find. You can get the cheapos, but I want like an antique, cool, like stand-up desk that's really big. That's what I want.
Good.
So if any of you know where to get that, let me know. And by the way, do you remember the question for the free hat? I'm sure they have it by now, but
Oh no, they've answered that by now. What was the first Union Station?
the
No, that's been answered long ago.
Honey,
Long ago.
Will you sing? Pardon me, boy.
Pardon me, boy. Is that the cat that chewed your new shoes? There's an old joke about that. Is that the cat that chewed your new shoes? On the line. On track number 9. Better employ without a San Diego station. I don't know the words to that. Anyway, folks, we hope you've had a good time. I know we've had a good time.
How much time we have left?
I don't know, but I think we're done. They're going to play. Please, Tony, play my little song. We said we'd love him till we die.
I think we have 5 minutes. Ask Tony. She's done.
I started it on the 30. Yeah, I don't think so. We're going to just play that.
This is 12:25.
Oh my God, we're going to sit here and argue until it's over?
Ask Tony how much time we have.
You just did.
All right. What?
4 minutes.
I knew it. I knew
Drunks,
I was right.
rednecks, truckers,
I knew I was right.
college kids, a
I'm
family of
sorry.
4.
I know you hate it when I'm right.
On their way. Well, I'm so unaccustomed to it.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Um,
Okay. I love my husband.
keep sanity going in your town and your community, and when people start
Mom
doing,
and Pop.
yeah, support mom and pop, support local everything. If you've got a local hardware store, go there.
You try to go mom and pop.
Always go mom and pop, and if you
Beer
drink beer,
furniture right here.
if you drink beer, well, yes, we bought this, but these are manufactured somewhere else.
Yeah, but we bought it from the local
we love
guy.
Bear. Bear is great, and but if you drink beer, if you drink wine, this winery right here is a local winery.
Thomas Family
So,
Winery.
If you drink beer, there are plenty of folks who have microbreweries who make the beer right there.
And where are we
Support
gonna go
them.
tonight?
If you have duck pin bowling, I have no idea where we're going
Mad Love.
tonight. Oh, we're going to Mad Love.
It's
Yeah.
Italian night. We always go there.
Oh,
on
it's
Thursday night.
Italian at night. So we're going to leave you with this. This was Dee Dee inspiring me to do a song about Cracker Barrel, to do something about Cracker Barrel. First thing I did was an old guy complaining about the loss or reminiscing about the loss of an old friend. Did it in front of a Cracker Barrel sign. That's had over 500,000 views. And then this song has had right at 500,000 views. Hope you enjoy it. Remember, stand up for what you believe in. Don't be afraid to boldly say what you believe in. If you don't say something about the problem, then you're part of it. Okay? So God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Yes, I'm drinking whiskey and saying God bless you. My opinion, if Jesus didn't want me to drink, he would have turned wine into water. Love you.
I've got wine. I love you.
Bye. Love you too. Rednecks, truckers, and college kids, a family of four. On their way to the beaches, a young couple dreaming, a homeless man sleeping. It's come as you are. Don't you worry about leaving. You'll see every face, every race, every background. There's rest for the gypsies, the bikers, and broke-downs, all heading in different directions. But right now, we're all at home at the Cracker Barrel. God bless you, Uncle Herschel.